Hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. Fine Thursday to ya all. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. What is up? Oh my goodness, make us a moo. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big skip cheer for our new subscriber. Yeah, I don't have any in and outs near me, unfortunately, but they are good, Iggy from Air. How are you today, Iggy from Air? Abigail, good to see you. Blue Doroclick. Hello. Oi, Pug's not dead. What are you doing this evening? Oligarch, Psycho Magi. Welcome. How is everyone this wonderful Thursday? Alan, yes, the rhinos are coming. They have been promised. We're going to try to Evercall some people. I can't believe that Pioneer has been a format for like a couple months now, and we have not cast a single Emrakul the Promised End. What is better than stealing your opponent's turn? There's not much. There is not much better than that. I mean, drawing cards. But other than drawing cards, there's not a whole lot better. Hey, what's up, DW? How are you tonight? Watching the stream while feeding my babies. Ooh, voice seems like I'm pretty good with babies. I have a nephew that is Jax, who's like 6 months now, and he's usually the whiniest little baby, but he usually is good when I use my soothing voice to calm him down. Chef H, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for you. Standard is better than stealing a turn at Pioneer. Oh, Jay Zoller. If our league ends early, we might jump over and play a little Standard tonight too, in honor of the Mythic Championship that's happening tomorrow. By the way, hitting our sponsor drawing some cards is pretty good too. That might be better than Emrakul. Hey, what's up, Buck? How are you this fine evening? Good to see you. So, how's everyone doing tonight? Oh, yes. This is going to be interesting. We haven't really played a deck like this. We've played a little bit of Rhinos, but this is a straight up like Delirium style deck. When I saw Satyr Wayfinder, I knew we had to try it because as much as I love Emrakul, I really love Satyr Wayfinder. Nelrum, one of my favorite 2-drops of all time. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. So yeah, we got the standard list for Mythic Championship. I don't know. I'm curious what everyone thinks about them. We can pull them up really quick. So obviously, I mean, no doubt about it, Standard is more diverse than it was before. Is this the same list you made a video of a while back? I don't think I made an Abzan Delirium. I mean, maybe like years ago. It's possible, but I don't think we've played an Abzan Delirium period since Pioneer has been a thing for sure. We might have played it. Like, I don't think we've played most of these cards even. I don't think we've played, like, a Grimflayer deck. I don't know if we've played hardly any Satyr Wayfinder decks. Definitely no Emrakuls or Ishkanas. So, I don't think we've played anything like this in a long time. Maybe, like, in Standard or in Modern a long time ago. Hey, what's up, General Chow? How are you? I'm doing well, Bigfoot. Good to see you. Hey, Seth, do you mind if I give you my Liliana deck to a random viewer? I don't need the code as it is as I already have all those cards. Ooh, yes, although last time, I gave it away last stream, and I just ended up putting it in the chat, because I'm still trying to figure out how to use this new bot that Zach made. So, I can definitely do it that way. If Zach is around, I might be able to do it in a more official way. 2017. Okay, so we did it in 2017 in Standard. So that sounds right. I also love some Siege Rhinos. I hope you still love me, but Vince does have my heart on best beard. Oh my goodness. Big Nips and Magic Tips. Oh, Big Nips. No, not like this. I thought we were friends. Hey, what's up, Reed? How are you? We have our first donation of the night. And then, I promise, we will do our reminders, talk about this deck, start playing some Magic the Gathering. Donation from, if Streamlabs will load this up. Oh, Streamlabs. So laggy. Come on now, Streamlabs. Show us the donation. From Blue Cheese, $5 donation. Hey Seth, Budget Magic, Modern Delirium, Promised End was the first video of yours I saw. Help me get back into Magic. Excited to see this deck. Ooh, that is super awesome. Thank you so much for the donation, Blue Cheese. I am excited to try it. Do I have an Oko shirt? I do not have an Oko shirt. Why would I have an Oko shirt? Or Scarface. Oh, no, it's Tom Waits. In honor of today, the Spotify year-end list came out, and apparently Tom Waits was my most listened to artist this year, so I figured probably a good day for the Tom Waits shirt. Do I have Oko abs? I do definitely not have Oko abs. More likely I have an Oko shirt than Oko abs. No artifacts for Delirium. Yeah, it's a little strange. We have everything else, but no artifacts, so All right, let's do reminders. I made your hair picture my wallpaper. Have a glorious mane. Even if Big Nibs, even if you prefer Vince's beard, gotta win with the hair. Gotta win with the hair. Daft Punk was my top artist from 2 years ago in a row. Ooh, 2 years in a row. That's impressive. No Ginger Brew costume today, but maybe as we get closer to Christmas, maybe we'll do a Christmas costume stream. I don't know. I gotta see. Maybe I'll get a Santa costume. I think I might be able to pull off Santa. I would probably be. I got the beard. I got the belly. I got the size. I think I could. I think I could do it. I think I could be. I think I could be a good Santa Claus. The hair might have to come down. Hey, what's up, Santa Olive? Probably better known as Ho Ho Ho. Ezra Night Song, how you doing tonight? All right, so so let's do. Gotta let the hair down. Oh, I might have to let it down. Send an email on Nissa Tribal today. Want some upgrade advice? Let me know something. Just want to keep the black in it. All right, Tony, I will keep an eye out for it. I know I got some deckless emails today I haven't got back to yet, but I will get back to you. So, all right. Let us do our reminders, start talking about this deck. Studying chemistry, SA2. Oh, good luck, Ezra. That is, chemistry is not my strong suit. The science, I was more of the creative writing side of things. Although I like statistic-y style math, but science, no. That is not my academia. Or talking academia. Big tips and magic tips for the 4th month. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Let the mane down. I mean, yes, I agree. You do have the better hair. I probably gonna have to let the hair down. I will give it time. I will give it time. I will get it down. I promise. What do you think about Brain Mega in this deck? What are we cutting for it? I think it would be okay, although it does die a lot, but it is an enchantment creature, which is nice, upping the enchantment count. I don't know what we cut for it, though. Ooh, Big Lebowski costume. I could probably pull that off, too. I love Big Lebowski. That's one of my favorite movies. All right, so reminders, replay YouTube. That's where you'd find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Normal YouTube, if you missed it, we did some Against the Oddsing with New Perspective, cycling our way through Pioneer last night. So, yeah, definitely check that out if you haven't seen it yet. There's some more historic coming up with Krim. There's Commander Clash tomorrow. On Much Brew this week, we are heading to Pioneer for some Power Stone Shard Wombo combo, which should be fun. So, lots of sweet stuff coming up on the YouTube channel. A reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. If you need some Magic the Gathering cards, you can snag them over at cardkingdom.com. They even have a holiday gift guide. Tells you everything you can get. You can also grab a Saffron Olive sticker if you're so inclined. Just mention that you want one in your order note. So, thank you so much to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Finally, merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playmats. Yeah, I like the cycling deck as well. I mean, it's a little repetitive. It kind of only does one thing, but when it does its thing, the combo terms are like super spectacular. Finally, donations. We already had one tonight. Super sweet of you. Always appreciated. Never required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. Yeah, I think tomorrow's Commander Clash might be one of the all-time longest episodes. I mean, we also played 3 games, which I think might be a record. I don't think there's been many 3-game Commander Clashes, but it is a long one for sure. So, all right, anyway, we are trying tonight Abzan Delirium, and this deck is sweet. There was a time when Delirium was one of the better decks in the standard format. This was a few years ago. Hey, what's up, Jay? How are you tonight? So this deck, the idea is we're kind of Abzan mid-range. We got our Siege Rhinos, we got some good value-y stuff, a couple of Tireless Trackers, some Planeswalkers, but really, what we're trying to do is fill our graveyard. Delirium, if you're not familiar with it, you gotta have 4 different card types in your graveyard, and then you get to do really powerful things. So, part of our plan is to fill our graveyard. So for this, we have Satyr Wayfinder. Gets us land, mills cards. Grim Flayer, when it hits, can mill some cards, set up the top of our deck. Liliana also can mill cards into our graveyard. So we have ways to get cards in the graveyard. We also have cheap spells that go in the graveyard. Cheap Instant and Fatal Push. Thoughtseize, a cheap sorcery. Abrupt Decays, Assassin's Trophies. Traverse to Uvenwalds. So those are other ways we get cards in our graveyard. Fabled Passage, easy way to get a land in the graveyard. So why are we putting all this effort into getting cards in our graveyard? Well, one of the biggest reasons, and there's a few, but one of the biggest ones is Traverse to Uvenwald. If we can get 4 card types in our graveyard, this just becomes 1 mana tutor for any creature or land. Land-wise, not much. We can grab like a creature land, but mostly we're grabbing powerful creatures, like Siege Rhino for one. Also, we have Ishkana, another good Delirium payoff. If we got the card types, not only does it come down, but it makes 3 spiders to go along with it, and then we can drain equal to spiders. And the biggest, baddest, best payoff, and the card I'm most excited for outside of Seder Finder, is Emrakul the Promised Dead. Comes down in this deck usually 7 or 8 mana, depending on how many card types we can get in our graveyard. And then it yoinks our opponent's turn, so we can cause all kind of havoc as we steal our opponent's turn, Mindslaver them, do all kinds of mean things with our own cards. And then we get a 13/13 Flying Trampler on top of that. Otherwise, the other weird part about the deck is to try to keep our card types up. We have some somewhat odd choices. Like, for example, lands are easy, Fabled Passage, milling them over. We have Instants in Fatal Push, Assassin's Trophy, Abrupt Decay. Sorceries, we have Thoughtseize and Traverse Uvidwald. Then we have some Planeswalkers, Liliana, Veraska, Obnixilis. Normally it's a little weird to have these Planeswalkers, but they help up the card types in our graveyard. We have Courser of Crewfix, also a little awkward, but a fine card. As an enchantment creature, as a way to get an enchantment in the graveyard. So that just helps make sure that our card types are as high as possible. So that is the main goal of the deck. Grind out value, Siege Rhino people, eventually tutor up Emrakul, win the game. Sideboard, Graveyard Hate, Kalitas, Life Gain, Graveyard Hate, Painful Truce for card draw gets control, Noxious Grasp for green creatures, Fatal Push to deal with elves, Duress to pick apart control hands, Green Warden Marasa. I don't even know why it's here, but I love Green Warden Marasa, so I'm not going to complain. And a couple of Chem Balls, because Nexus of Fate is kind of on the rise in Pioneer. So that's our answer to the Nexus decks. Play a Chem Ball, hope it's good enough. So that's a plan. We are deliriuming, making our opponents delirious, I guess, maybe is a better way to put that, in Pioneer, and it should be fun. I'm excited to give this deck a shot. It seems like it could be pretty sweet. So, all right, let's jump into a league. No Vessel of Eternity. There's not. I think there's different things that you could play. I think not Vessel of Nascency. I think is probably the one. Vessel of Eternity is like. I think we played on Against the Odds once. It's a 6-mana mythic artifact that when it comes into play, it gets counters equal to your life total, and you make a land drop, you go back to that life total. Kembal's also good against Lotus Field. That is true. I love Siege Rhino. We have not. I think some people have said that the way to handle the Pioneer ban list is to ban things until Siege Rhino is good. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see if we're there with the latest rounds of bannings. Have we hit the point where Siege Rhino is a good card? Cards I want to be good in Pioneer, Siege Rhino, Savage Jungle Blade. I actually got turn 2 Nux today in Pioneer. Turn 1 Gilded Goose, turn 2 Knuckleblade. I had not seen that much in Pioneer, but it was, I still won, but it was actually kind of scary. Knuckleblade, like a 4/4, it's kind of big. You're gonna leave because of Siege Rhinos? How can you not love the Rhinos? Ooh, all right, I think we keep this. Little awkward, but we can reverse for black mana and then start thought seizing. Also, stream it. Oh, aggro. Okay. Well, this hand's not horrible. Give us a black source. That's not a black source. Although Corsair is pretty good here. Why not Heart of Kirin? I don't know if we really have the support for Heart of Kirin. I think we would need quite a few more Planeswalkers. We only have 3 1-of Planeswalkers. Is Rhino really worth all the mana issues that can... Oh no, this is going to be interesting. Opponent is getting frisky. So we're taking... we're taking 5. Blooming Marsh. Alright, what's our plan here? So we play Blooming Marsh. Do we thought seize? I think we just pass. Let's just pass. Grecken, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Yeah, Charm and Rhino are the main reasons to play white. You could play straight green black, but we do have Traverse Uvenwald, which helps us get our colors. So I think the splash is easier than it looks. Opponent getting in. Let us Abrupt Decay Soul Scar Mage. Opponent Wizard's Lightning. Oh boy, down to 12. Sure. Down to 10. Oh, it's going to be close. Can we stabilize? Hey, thank you, Musta Eblin. Hey, what's up, Iketo? How are you? Light up the stage for our opponent. Hits a Swift Spear and a Mountain. Plays a Swift Spear. All right, all right, all right. Tireless Tracker. Play a Swamp. Thought CCO. Take Wild Slash. Pass the turn. Oh, this is going to be so close. Opponent, can we stabilize? Give us a Rhino, Magic Gods. Opponent plays a Mountain. Goes to combat. Gets in. We will Fatal Push. Swift Spear. Drop to 6. Oh, this is going to be so close. Opponent, passing. Courser, give us a ride. Oh, Emrakul. Emrakul's a minute away. Well, play Courser. Temple Garden, up to 7. Rhino on top. Ooh, Tracker. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Pass the turn. Are burn decks running Glorybringer still? Some of them are. There's some, like, bigger red decks. Yeah, there's no... Unfortunately, there is no Expedition map in Pioneer. Opponent combat. Gets in. So awkward. Okay, take 2. So awkward because it's going to come back as a 4/4 and then we can't block it. Opponent passes. Courser. Well. Tireless Tracker. Temple Garden, get a clue. Go up to 6. Sort of. Opponent has Ramanant Druids. Oh! What a top deck! What a top deck! What a top deck! What a top deck! Oh my goodness, that was a top deck. Okay, pass the turn. Oh, we're gonna die. Hey, what's up, Mirian Spy? How are you? Alright. Alright, opponent. Nothing, please. Land. Combat. No attacks. There's our Rhino, but... Oh, okay. Okay. We need to crack this clue, basic land on top, win the game. Come on. We're not quite dead. We're at 1. We're at 1 at the moment. Crack the clue. Basic land on top. Wayfinder. Well, alright. No bird spells, please. Courser, number 2. Pass the turn. Oh, no bird spells. Hey, what's up, Zyra? How are you? We're trying to Evercool people. Right now, we're just getting bird. Opponent. Cracks it. Yeah, down to 1. Ah! Oh, we were so close. Dan, good to see you. It's been 13 months. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Been busy, but I've got a bunch of Commander and paper. Any idea if you're going to make Magic Fest New Jersey at the end of January? It's not a guaranteed no, but I don't know. Probably not, I would say. I don't currently have plans to go to GP New Jersey. Wow, that was brutal. But it is possible that that I end up there. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. So close. That Searing Blood top deck was so insane. Do I review user decks online? I do, FR. As much as I can. If you have a deck you'd like me to look at, I would love to take a look for you. All right, bring in anything that can gain us life. I think we actually have to cut Emrakul. Even if we get to the point of resolving Emrakul, by the time we resolve Emrakul, it is unlikely to be good enough here. Wow. Oh, I thought we had that. I thought we had that. I thought we had it. I thought we had it. All right, we get to play first. All right, we'll keep discard, Grimflayer. Fingers crossed. Being on the play should be helpful. Oh, did I not bring in the push? Yeah, we should have brought in the push. My buddy really wants a foiled demonic tutor. Would be perfect for Aminatu's creepy child vibe. It does seem perfect for Aminatu. Well, Thought sees you. Take your only... Yeah, take the only creature. Pass the turn. One card type. slowly getting there. Did you notice a salty player from the stream the other day that donated $2 to you? I wasn't sure if that was actually the salty player or if that was someone making fun of the whole situation. Well, duress you. Take lightning strike. Hissing Quagmire. Pass the turn. About it. Adapts. This is gonna be close. Yeah, what did you think of the new Judge Probos? I'm curious. I've heard mixed reviews. I think the art is cool. I'm not a fan of the watermark. I think it's little over the top and gaudy, but ooh, all right. That's not bad. Traverse. Get a plains. That's a rhino, and we do like rhinos. Blooming Marsh. Pass the turn. Probably just going to kill this Swift Spear, as awkward as that is. Watermark is silly, rest is cool, hard agree. This Traverse is never going to be... I mean, getting the plains is kind of like getting a Rhino. Would you be interested in a monthly MTG mystery box from Wizards? I feel like it would be a great fit for the Secret Lair. I think it would come down to value. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's a cool idea. I'm not 100% sure if I would trust that the value would always be there. Did you notice that it showed 1 through 4 of 10? I did notice that. I'm assuming that's going to be... There's going to be more coming the rest of the year? Well, Rhino you. Go up to 19. Opponent. Pass the turn, opponent, and you get to Lava Runner. Clever bot cards for the 8th month. How are you today? And also, White Lotus, welcome you both to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. What up to you, White Lotus? Big super cheer for our new subscriber, Pota Combat. Gets in. And we're not going to block. We know there's a Lava Coil. We'll take one and beat down with Rhino. Opponent. Earthshaker, Kenra post-combat, sure. Untap. Rhino. Over around to him. Alright. Play a land. Go to combat. Get in with Rhino. Hit ya. Down to 13. Pass the turn. Ideas on the cost range and paper for this list looks interesting. Can actually look. What's that as a swamp from in paper? Ooh, it's a promo. I think it's an APAC promo, but I'm not 1,000% sure. We're actually going to cash in this Hissing Quagmire. Or possibly. You got removal? Alright, opponent has Lightning Strike. We know their last card. It is a Lava Coil. We draw a Siege Rhino. Ugh, more lands. So many lands. Go to combat. Get it. Hit ya. Down to 9. Ugh, are we going to win this race? After having a few success... Oh, we got a new donations. Runs with Happily Ever After for Standard a few weeks back. Do you think could make a reasonable Pioneer deck? Ugh. I mean, I think you could make it against the odds Pioneer deck. Reasonable. Not sure about reasonable. I think you can make a Pioneer deck, but I'm not sure how good it would be. Pioneer's a lot more powerful than Standard. We have a new donation. We dropped to 10. Opponent, what do you got? Nothing yet. We draw Rhino. And Fatal Push is fine. Go to combat. Attack with Rhino. Hit you to... Oh, we're so close. Hit you to 5. I guess we're gonna do this. It's gonna die anyway, so might as well run it out. Grim Flayer. New donation from Caesar, $3 donation. Hey Seth, can you say hi to my daughter? Her name is Victoria. She's 6 and she watches your YouTube religiously now. That is awesome. Well, Victoria, hello, and thank you so much for watching. And hello to you too, Caesar. That's super cool. Thank you so much, Victoria. And thank you again for the donation, Caesar. Thank you. About it. That's super sweet. Combat. Gonna go attacking. Well. Push the lava rudder. We drop to 8. Opponent's got 1 card in hand. Oh my goodness, it's light up the stage. It has, oh my god. We will top deck another land. We will pass the turn, and that's the game. Yeah. Yeah, that does it. Opponent, that was a good light up the stage. All right. Well, I mean, I'm trying to think of how this could possibly not be game. Not coming up with many good ideas. Opponent goes attacking. All right. What is our is there any possible out? Yeah, that was sad. Ay. Okay, so we have 2 possibilities. One is we chump Hazarat, but I don't think there's any way we win if we do that. I think we just... I think we try to top... 5-6. Yeah. Actually, yeah, let's block Earthshaker. We drop to 2. And we got to tap deck a Rhino. That is it. And Magic Gods, reward us for our faith in the Rhinos, please. Ugh. Yeah, that's game. Alright, pass the turn. The Magic Gods do not save us. Ay. Wow, opponent sacks Bomet Courier, draws a card. Discards, and we're dead. Oh, that was a little frustrating. Little bit frustrating. Oh, no. We drew not very well there, I would say. I love your prayer. I want to get a cross-stitch by my grandma. Oh, man. Let me see, Urfar. Ooh. Saltai Seasons Past. That looks spicy. Seasons Past is definitely a super fun card to build around. That is a lot of one-ofs. Many one-ofs. Oh, wow. Well, we didn't draw enough Rhinos, unfortunately. That makes me a little bit sad. Well, we get to play first for once, which we will not complain about getting into a first for once. And, it looks like a functional hand-ish. We'll see what our opponent's doing. How much is this deck online? If you ever want to see the deck, I'll look it up. Exclamation Point Deck will show you the list along with prices. It is around 700 in paper and around 275 on Magic Online. All right, here's a Quagmire. Go. The brought back Boros deck in Standard, you included in Fish Tank a while ago, looks super sweet. That did look like a super sweet deck. Podit, Thraben Inspector. Interesting. Well, Temple Garden, untapped. I mean, this should be... We'll see. I mean, I expect that we should just crush... If you're... Oh, my... No! Wayfinder, come on now! Oh! Cursed! Cursed to the max! I mean, we lost the die roll last match, and then we went first after losing game 1, but we didn't get to go first last match. Hey, thank you, Pedrorfin. Yeah, Satyr Wayfinder, I love it, but it does sometimes betray you for no reason. And this was one of those times when I was just like, no, I don't feel like it. Get him with Satyr Wayfinder. Untap lad. Run out a tireless tracker. Pass the turn. If we miss our land drops, I'm gonna be so sad. Would Gideon, Ally of Zendikar be bad in this deck? Gideon would be fine. I think the main challenge is it's very much a green-black deck, splashing white. So I think the double white might be the bigger concern. Opponent has Reflector Mage. Yup. Bounces our tracker. Gets in for 1. Hits us. Yeah. Alright. We need a land. If we don't hit a land here, I'm going to be so disappointed. Okay. Tireless. Courser. No. Magic Gods. Come on. Land on top? Alright. There is a land on top. We are not 100% cursed. Just 99. Pass the turn. There's a Rhino for the future. Maybe. Do those Pioneer decks look old extended... Wait. Does those Pioneer decks look like old extended format with 4 years of sets? I guess sort of. I think Pioneer is even bigger than old extended, though. Yeah, Copter has been banned, and it went down in price. Reflector Mage. Again. Yup. All right. We are being reflected repeatedly. Opponent gets in. Hits us. We will take it. We will untap. We will play a Rhino. We will gain some life. We will drain our opponent. We will pass the turn. That Courser whiffing was so bad for us. So bad. What do you think the best replacement for Copter is in Pioneer Scissors stacks? Oh, I don't know. Galactic Company. I would have to look. Thalia's Lieutenant, Tireless Tracker. All right. Oh, opponent's playing like Bant Human Company. Interesting. Well, thankfully we have this Rhino to play defense. We would like to hit our land drops though. Opponent Hallowed Fountain tapped. Gets a clue. Opponent. Passes. We draw a land. No, says Magic Gods. We will play Courser of Crewfix. Not... well, this isn't what we wanted to be doing, but... This is going wrong in so many annoying ways. Alright. Kill Athalia's Lieutenant. Pass the turn. Have you ever listened to the band The OCs? I have never listened to The OCs, Budlove. Should I? Opponent. What you got? Satyr Wayfinder really betrayed us this game. Ever since we whiffed out that Wayfinder on turn 2, we have just had the struggle of a lifetime to hit our lands. We really wanted to be able to use that Traverse to get another Siege Rhino or something, but we got to the point where we just didn't have a choice since Wayfinder betrayed us. Thank you, Jack. Opponent. Attacks. Well, we will block. If this is Coco into like more lords, I'm gonna be disappointed. We have a new donation. Opponent, tapping mana. Uh-huh. Ojutai's command gets back Thalia's lieutenant. Interesting. Interesting. We have a new donation from Gory Inverse. $5 donation. Delayed 5 hours on an American Airlines flight. And you're the only thing keeping me sane. Go Team Rhinos. Well, thank you, Gory Inverse. And sorry about the delay. Thank you for the donation, though. Did I participate in No Shave November? I participate in No Shave November all year round. I mostly listen to in some form of indie rock for the most part. Opponent. All right, and good game to you, opponent. We killed this 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is like this is making me very sad. Oh. Oh, the curse of curses. Wow. Opponent cracks a glue. Opponent, would you be interested in getting some chill guitar music to play before the stream starts? I miss the old music. I thought I'd try to make something similar. Ooh, well, yes is over, right? There's no way out of this. Opponent hits us to 2. Has more things. Scavenging ooze. All right, and we'll... Opponent's just playing a mismatch of stuff, but it worked there. Are we unlucky, or is Delirium not good enough? I don't know if Delirium's good enough or not, but we have definitely been very unlucky so far. Having Satyr Wayfinder, whiffing on lands, and then missing land drops for several turns. That's usually not how. That's usually not how things are supposed to go. The Only Joe Fish! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Alright, so, Noxious Grasp in. What are we cutting? Kalitas in. Probably can go down Abzan Charm. Go down... After seeing all the janky spells in our opponent's deck, which I don't know how they're... I'm a little confused by our opponent's deck. Maybe they're just like one-ofs and they happen to hit them, but I'm a little confused how they can have enough humans to... How can you play Collected Company, Draboka's command, Ojutai's command, and still have all your cards function? Math-wise, I'm a little bit confused how that works. All right, well, run it like that. Make something over the holidays and send it. If you don't want to use it, that's fine. Oh, that would be awesome. I'd love to hear it. Yeah, Once Upon a Time was definitely a mistake. That was just... Wizards has had a lot of mistakes this year. I don't know if it's the, like, pushing the power level thing or what, but regardless of what caused it to happen, definitely been one of the more mistake-filled years we've had in a long time. So far our Satyr Wayfinder has been betraying us, so not ideally, Bear Snake. Benzie, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber, Podet. What you got? Fortified Village plays it tapped. That's the Shadows over Innistrad lands I know and love. Alright, this one should be over. That might be a little bit cocky for how this has been going, but Liliana seems absurd here. Play lad, pass the turn. Is Pioneer Merfolk viable? I don't think so. I don't think Pioneer Merfolk... I guess you could play some sort of blue-green Merfolk, but it would be probably roughly the power level of standard Merfolk, and I'm not sure. I think we just play Liliana. And I'm not sure that that would be powerful enough to work in the Pioneer format. Go at Charming Prince. Get him with Flair. Opponent takes it. All right, we get to build some cards. Set things up. Ooh, we kind of want all these. And I guess we can mill Traverse. Swamp Noxious Grasp. Pass the turn. That works. I do like Interpol. Thoughts on a Simic Flash deck? Simic Flash is a legit standard deck. You could probably play it in Pioneer. I don't know how good it. I don't know how it would line up with Pioneer, but opponent has Reflector Mage, but it's definitely a decent standard deck. Opponent. Pass it. Well, we get to do a sweet trick here. We left a land on top of our deck, so we get to play Courser, which reveals a land. We get to play the land, which reveals a Courser. We get to tick up on Reflector Mage. And pass the turn, we have another donation. Thank you so much. I think Mono Green is very good in Pioneer. Very, very, very good. Wow, 2 donations in a row. So many donations tonight. Thank you so much, everyone. From Switzerland, $5 donation. The boys and I are throwing our support from a small base in Iraq. Don't let the magic gods throw shade at the rhinos. Oh, well, Switzerland and everyone else. Hello, and, wow. Iraq. That is insane. Thank you so much for the donation and for your service, I presume. Mild High Saint with a $5 donation. You're the best, Seth. I just bought this list last night and it runs Walking Ballista. Any trouble hitting Delirium with no artifacts? Walking Ballista seems like it could be fine in the deck. So far, we haven't gotten too far into our matches. I don't feel like is this going to be like Bounce Reflector Mage? Yeah, we can't actually stop that at the moment, unfortunately. Opponent, combat. Gonna get back Reflector Mage. But I think that Walking Ballista could be a good addition. Thank you both so much for your donations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Opponent. Yeah, Reflector Mages. Again. We have a Courser on top. We draw the Courser. We can't play a Courser. So how do we do this? Playing Kalidas feels risky. Missing land drops again. That has been a tradition. Well, tick up on Reflector Mage. Play Grimflayer. Pass the turn. Do you take the Pioneer's Boggle deck to Moto? Did it work? I have not played Boggles in Pioneer yet. Was there a reason not to push end of turn? We could have pushed a Charming Prince. I feel like we might get more value out of it by waiting. But maybe it's worth firing off just because of the missed land drops, just to try to be more mana efficient. Dramoka's command. Well, we will Fatal Push. Fizzle. Podet. I mean, I think we're still in fine shape here. We didn't have Revolt, right? To have Revolt, we need something to leave the battlefield. Opponent getting in at Liliana. Yeah, let's just trade Grimflayer. We can always get it back later. Chris the Redeemed, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big Soup's, hey, it's a lad. Big Soup's here for our new subscriber. Yeah, play Corsair. Oh, from our Corsair being bounced? Yeah, I mean, maybe we should have. I'm still not sure, like, I don't know. With Dramoka's commands and Charming Princes, I still kind of feel like we get the most value by waiting with our removal instead of just killing something because we can. Swally Loxodon for the 4th month. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big Soup's here for our new subscriber. Oh, mistakes of 2019. Okay. So, wow. All right, another Reflector Mage. Opponents, been doing a good job of drawing Reflector Mages. So, mistakes of 2019. Mistake number 1. I mean, so just a quick list, and this is just card design, not talking about like organized play and other things like that would be a whole nother conversation. So I would say that Field of the Dead was a mistake. Oko was a mistake. Once Upon a Time was a mistake. Even though they haven't been banned in Standard, I think there's a pretty good argument that, like, Narsat, 3-mana Teferi were mistakes. So the list is... There's that list for sure. Veil of Summer, yes, I forgot about Veil of Summer. So that's like 6 cards that I am pretty confident would, in my opinion, qualify as mistakes. And then after that, there's stuff that's more like... I guess, up for debate. Fires of Invention, Cat Oven, are those going to be... they're so new because they were behind... Oh, yes, I forgot. Hogak and Urza. Yes. Modern Horizon stuff. Snowlands in Modern. There's a pretty big list of stuff that I would consider to be either actual mistakes or, like, at least borderline mistakes. Between Modern Horizons, War of the Spark... Veil in Field of the Dead Course at 2020, and then Oko Once Upon a Time in Throne of Eldraine. No, I think it's more, it's more the support for Snowlands. Like, the support for Snowlands, I feel like made it so they're strictly better than basic lands. Like, there's not really any reason to play basic lands anymore, which is a little awkward design-wise, considering the idea is you don't print lands that are better than basic lands as far as, like, dual lands. That's kind of like a rule of printing dual lands is they can't be strictly better than basic lands. So I feel like the support without enough hate has made it so it's correct to play snow-covered basics and not real basics. Oh, people are saying, yeah. I was saying that I know we talked about it on the podcast multiple times, that I think in general we all thought that Throne of Eldraine was, like, very power creepy set-wise. I thought it was pretty much busted from the very beginning. Well, I guess we Rhino again. Rhino, drain you. Liliana, tick up on Duskwatch. Pass the turn. Opponent's going to have to attack into this Liliana, because if Liliana ultimates with us at 25, the game is over. Yeah, I might do like a year in review article for 2019, and that's not even including like other stuff that I don't know if it's fair to call it mistakes, but stuff that was definitely up for debate outside of card design, like GP coverage being cut and replaced by weekly MPL, which itself, it was just announced yesterday, is not coming back in 2020 because no one watches it, and it was a horrible flop. Organized play stuff. There's like, this is the crazy. How does this person always have 3 Reflector Mages in the top 50 cards of their deck? How's that happen every game? How's that possible? And how do we never hit our land drops? Pwn it. Liliana. All right. Well, we'll kill a Reflector Mage. This is blowing my mind. Pwn it. Oh yeah, Karn, yeah. Karn, the static abilities on Planeswalkers, maybe they're just like all mistakes? I don't know. I can't be too critical of the static abilities on Planeswalkers because I really like the idea of them when they first came out. I think in hindsight, now that we've seen like what they've actually done to the format, I don't know if I maybe it's a mistake in hindsight, but at the time, I thought that was a cool way to make 40 planeswalkers in a set and have them feel like unique and different. Biggest successes in the area. Yeah, I was thinking about this with on Thanksgiving and stuff I was thankful for. Pioneer, I think, was a huge success. I think arena tournaments have been a success, viewership wise, Twitch wise, like Mythic Invitational type stuff. I think that War of the Spark was a very successful set, despite some of the cards being a little bit too pushed overall. I think those are some of the big ones. Hey, what's up, Admiral? What else would be on the successes list? Oh yeah, I mean the numbers. Yes. I've been beating the numbers or fake drum from the beginning, but I do think that even disregarding the numbers, I feel like we've seen higher quality coverage for one thing. Like we've definitely seen an improvement in quality. So that's one thing. Like the Arena Mythic Championships look way better, and I do think they have also been very popular with viewers, even though they're obviously not as popular as. Ugh. Obviously not as popular as the numbers suggest, but Commander 2019 was a big improvement over Commander 2018 for sure. Pinguino for the 11th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much. Brawl on Arena, that's another good one. Mythic Edition. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Well, let's play Murderous Rider. At some point, we're going to want to kill this Duskwatch if we can, because it is letting our opponent annoyingly draw cards. Take up on a Reflector Mage. Eventually, we'll get to this Emrakul, and that should be game. We have 3 card types and 6 lands, so we need 4 more land/card types. So I no longer play Arena, but I have Twitch Prime. Anyone want a code for the Liliana deck? Ooh, definitely a sweet. Oh, son of you gotta be kidding me. You really gotta be kidding me. How does this? Oh man, the curse is continuing. Oh. Oh man. Oh, this is getting a little bit absurd. Opponent. Liliana. Well, we get to block here and gain some life. We lose our Liliana. Wow, that's insane. Well, we will traverse. Maybe this deck needs more traverse targets. It would be sweet if we could get like a Chupacabra here. Chupacabra would be insane here. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, what's up, Wolfer? How are you? Well, I guess we just play as many rhinos as possible, but I'm sure our opponent will top deck something. Hey, Seth, I love the new perspectives against odds. Any changes you would make now that you played the deck a lot? I mean, I think the biggest problem with the deck is finding a way to fight through counter spells. Maybe more to fairies would be good. About it. Activates Duskwatch. Oh, we have not been able to find a removal spell. Opponent finds another Thalia's Lieutenant. All right, they just keep coming. Yeah, the deck could probably do more with its tutor targets. There's not a lot of great options, honestly. I don't know if we live long enough to rhino them to death. I mean, we would like to, but I'm kind of thinking that's not going to happen. Opponent activates. We'll see. We'll see. We are at 29. Thalia's Lieutenant returns. Grows the dorks. Uh-huh. Oh, and they drew Dramoka's command as their draw for the turn? Opponent's deck is frustrating me. Well, okay, we will block. We will drop to 15. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. Jeez. Ah! I cut a Shadow of the Grave for a Fae of Wishes, maybe cut another for a Fairy or 3 Shadows, almost necessary. Found you draw them often if you don't need them, which is why I'm looking at cutting it. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, you do need them to make the combo work. Yeah. You know what? Maybe we might end up just dropping and restarting and trying to fix some of the issues with this deck. Can we cast Emrakul? We're not even very close. We have not done a good job of hitting land drops. We have 10 mana towards a Emrakul. Hey, it's a Thalia's Lieutenant. All right, sure. Yeah. All right, let's. I think we're. Oh, boy, I think we've got a little bit unlucky, but we are also going to restart this league after. I feel like if you're gonna play Traverse, you might as well play some sweet things to tutor up. I feel like whoever built this, what's the point of playing Traverse if you can't get anything good? There's got to be a card that just gets us out of that situation. There's got to be. Is White Weenie viable in Pioneer? I mean, I've seen some White Weenie lists do alright. I don't know about Doomwake. I don't think we have enough enchantments to make Doomwake work. Realmcloak Giant seems interesting, although I'm probably going to have to trade for one. Ooh, Massacre Girl. So far we've run incredibly poorly. And we're gonna make a couple changes and restart the league. I feel like our matches have not been very representative though. Well, I mean, we're playing a Delirium deck, so I don't think cutting the Delirium cards is going to be our plan. I think that would be a whole different deck. Palos, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I think Realmcloak Giant makes sense because we can tutor it with Traverse. It's like a Wrath that we can tutor for. So I feel like that's definitely worth it. Oh, we're not cutting Satyr Wayfinder. That's the best card in the deck. I know it betrayed us, but I still have faith. I still have faith in I still have faith in it. Is Ballista in this deck? It is not in this deck. At least not currently. So I think a Realm Cloak Giant makes sense. Maybe going down a Chemball. What other good tutor targets are there? I don't even have a Walking Ballista. Ugh. I mean, we can play one Walking Ballista. I'm going to I'll order one Walking Ballista. It is an artifact which does help with Emrakul. So I think to be considered as a possible tutor target, it's a card that needs to be tutorable by Traverse Uvenwald and preferably do something that like what other archetypes? Something that destroys an artifact and enchantment? That's something we don't have access to. Knight of Autumn. That seems like a pretty obvious inclusion. Do we need all these Leylines of the Void? Are we in a world where we actually need Leyline of the Void? Hey, what's up, Monster CC? Yeah, Knight of Autumn seems like it should definitely be on there. Targon! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big subs cheer for our new subscriber. There are, like, Is It Phoenix is still a deck, and there are some Dredge-style decks running around. With how our luck's been going tonight, I'm afraid if I cut Leyline, we're probably just going to run into Dredge like 3 times in a row and be like, oh, we shouldn't have cut Leyline. Ooh, Deathray Shaman actually seems like it could almost be main deckable. So Knight of Autumn, Scavenging Ooze. Oh, I don't have oozes either? Oh, no. Scavenging Ooze does make sense. All right, is there anything else that I need to order? Because I'm not going to keep making separate orders. Noxious Gearhulk. Maybe. I could see maybe Cataclysmic Gearhulk as a sideboard card to go with Realm Cloak. This hits on, maybe that's just better than Realm Cloak. Huh. Yeah, we have Ishkana. Ishkana is already in the deck. Yeah, Chupacabra. I've played against a ton of control decks. What is our best creature against control? Is there anything we can play that's like specifically good against control? I guess if we're gonna play Crafter, we might as well just Murderous Rider. Carnage Tyrant? Yeah, I don't know if we want Massacre Girl since we have access to what I think are more consistent Massacre Girls in Realm Cloak Giant and Cataclysmic Gearhulk. I kind of feel like the only challenge is maybe the mana. We might need another Plains. That is a concern. Are we going to be able to cast double white spells? Carnage Tyrant. Except they're going to leave in their Wraths. Yeah, maybe it's not worth playing something uncounterable. Because I assume, like, our opponent's going to leave in their Wraths. Are we going to get punished for playing these double white cards? I guess we could just add one more plains to tutor up. Because right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white sources. That is not a lot of white sources. And we only have 23 lands? I guess Traverse counts as a land. Sort of. I think we go up a plains and maybe go down a swamp. So we're getting an ooze. And then I think we're going to cut the ley lines. I mean, if we get wrecked because we do this by dredge, then we would have learned a lesson that we shouldn't have actually done that. I don't know if we can actually play Panharmonicon in this deck. This deck doesn't have that many enter the battlefield triggers. It's got Rhino, but we can't really just play... I don't think we can just play it to double up. We have one Ishkana, Rhinos, and some Satyr Wayfinders. I don't think that's enough. So bring in the ooze. I don't think Ashiok is super... All right, let's maybe try it like this. How's this look? We got a couple Wraths. We have a Knight of Autumn tutor target. We have Scavenging Ooze tutor target. Main deck hasn't really changed much. Hopefully that's okay. Don't play any white cards. That is a concern. The double white mana is a concern. But having hard Wraths would have been really helpful in those last matchups. Maybe we're overreacting. Because, I mean, Bant Humans isn't like... Who knows what's at the top of the meta? If you look at the metagame, Control, Phoenix. I guess Human Weenies and Boros Feather are kind of up there, but Nexus, Control, Phoenix. So we might be overreacting to playing matchups that are not, like, the matchups we played are not super high up on the metagame page. It's all, like, all control and combo. Yeah, but we want things that are tutorable by Traverse was the idea. We might regret taking out these ley lines. Maybe we play one. Maybe we don't play Realm Cloak and just play Cataclysmic. Ugh. Against control, we get discard, some planeswalkers. All right, let's do. We can Grafdigger's Cage, right? All right, how about like that? Let's try that. I don't think we'd actually play Journey to Eternity. Any reason Deathrite isn't here. I don't think we get lands in the graveyard consistently enough. I don't think... we have 3 Fabled Passage and some Satyr Wayfinders, but I don't think it'll be consistent enough, unfortunately, in this deck. I think if we were playing a straight green-black build that was more all-in it, stocking stuff in the graveyard, then I think that it might be worth it. Doesn't work against God Pharaoh's Gift. Yeah, God Pharaoh's Gift isn't really a tier deck at this point. All right, let's see if we actually improve this deck at all. Yeah, I would like to do some whipping at some point too. Oh, Daggerbird. Daggerbird is definitely a fun archetype. It takes a lot for it to come together, but when it does, it's pretty sweet. Opponent, Breeding Pool. Oh boy. Nexus. Oh, Spirits. Alright. Well, let's see what happens. Hissing Quagmire go. Well, this is a matchup where a Wrath would be helpful. Massacre Girl over Cataclysmic. I'm afraid that Massacre Girl won't be consistent enough. Although, I mean, I guess it would be good in this scenario. Opponent gets it and hits us. Ugh. Would feel better... I would feel better if we were on the play rather than the draw on this matchup, but Grimflayer go. Haven't played with Grimflayer enough to know how good it is at filling the graveyard. It's pretty hit or miss. It gets stonewalled a lot. Like some games it can kind of like snowball, but it is fairly hit or miss as far as a graveyard filler. A little bit more consistent at being like a 4-4 in the late game, but Spicy Butchkid, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. So if we attack, Grimflayer is going to die. Go attacking. I expect some sort of ambush here. Like a spell queller. But then I guess we get to resolve Courser, which is something. What do you got about it? Alright, there's a spell queller to eat our Grimflayer. If we play the Courser first, then they spell queller and we can't attack. So I think hopefully Courser offers more value here than the Grimflayer. Although honestly, we're pretty far behind the 8-ball here at the moment. Ooh, that would have been nice if we could have made our land drop. Pass the turn. You should totally come to Magic Fest, New Jersey. I have a bunch of commander decks for you to play with. Well, day it, I will see what I can do. Opponent gets in with everything. We drop to 10. Collective Company mana available. Emrakul. We do not want that. Ugh. I'll gain a life. Grimflayer. Yeah, this isn't looking good. Go to combat. Get in. We got the Collective Company. Yeah, I'm not going to cast it yet. All right, pass the turn. Bout it. Ooh, I don't know if I've seen the updated Aminatu deck yet, Dan, or not. I think you did like a little while ago, but I'm not sure how recently it was updated. Opponent, yeah, runs out Rattle Chains. Ugh. Yeah, we cannot stop this this horde of flyers. And let's just crack this and then see what's on the top of our deck and scoop. Rhino, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, Rhino doesn't save us. Well, oh, all right. So new theory. Maybe Abzan Delirium is just not as good as we were hoping. that is another possibility worth considering. That maybe it's just not that good. Hopefully that's not the case. I mean, we were on the draw. Our opponent had a very strong start, so we'll see. But so far, the returns have not been overly impressive, I would say, for this deck. What is the least standardy Pioneer deck in your opinion? Least standardy. Maybe something like the Lotus Storm deck that we played. I mean, to be fair to Emrakul is like a turn 10 type play. So if the game is ending on turn 5, Emrakul's never going to do anything because it's a minimum of all right. I guess with Traverse this is fine. It's a minimum of 7 mana and usually 8 mana to cast. Hey, what's up, Kuroda? How are you? Good to see you. Well, Overgrow Tube, untap, Traverse the Uvenwald. Get a... Grimflayer is a card that is much, much better on the play than the draw. This is where Grimflayer can potentially just spiral out of control. Possibility Storm is another good one. Are there any Scarab God decks that have legs in Pioneer? I've seen a few control decks, like like Demir or Grixis with a Scarab God or two. I don't know if I've ever seen. I don't know if I've seen too many decks that I would consider Scarab God decks. I've definitely seen decks with a copy or two of Scarab God, but I'm not sure if they're like really all in Scarab God decks. Or just playing one for like value. Polis Gibbs, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. All right, we get him a Grim Flayer. We actually got it a hit. We get to build things and set things up. Oh, we might just want all of these. Actually. Huh. Actually, you know what I think we do? I think we mill them all. They're all good, but I think having two 4/4 tramples probably better. Better than drawing those cards. Pass the turn. Yeah, that is Delirium achieved. This is where Spirits might have a hard time. Like, can Spirits actually beat two 4/4 tramples on turn 2? Our Lady of Suffering. That is a good name, Dayan. Yeah, Aminatu definitely. That is definitely a sweet deck. Boda gets it, hits us with Rattle Trades. Sure. Oh, we had to bin one, but we got another one, thankfully. I mean, this might just be a Grim Flayer win. Go to combat, attack. Really? Nibblegast Herald? Okay. I wasn't actually expecting that to be around, but get in, hit ya. Yeah, 4-mana Sorin could be good. Well, Milgrim Flayer. Keep Abrupt Decay and Fatal Push. Fatal Push Rattle Chains. Play Blooming Marsh past the turn. Oh, we're getting nibbled. Found it. Tablad. And gets in. They better not have more nibbles. That would be obnoxious. Opponent passes. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Oh my goodness. What is happening in this league? These two leagues. Well, we were wondering if they banned things to the point where Siege Rhino would be good in Pioneer, and so far maybe not. Oh, what's up, Volvier? Well, I'm glad you made it live. If Nibel is grammatic for originates from Germany for new settlement. Opponent. Oh my goodness. Declaration in Stone. Ras our board. Goes attacking. This keeps getting worse by the second. Okay, kill Rattle Chains. Play Satyr Wayfinder. Overgrowth Tomb. Play Overgrowth Tomb. Kill one of these dang nibblers. Pass the turn. 6 mana gives life gain Opponent gets in, hits us, down to 9. Opponent passes. We go to combat. Go attacking. Opponent goes to 6. Well, we will Ishkata. Ishkata seems good. It does. Painless Quell for the 2nd month or more. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your... Ishkata seems very good here. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Make some little spider friends. Oh, are we overcoming the Nibbler? Yeah, just a little off the top. Opponent, Galactic Company. Yeah. Sure. Whiff. Whiff. Show us a whiff. Oh my goodness, we're going to lose this. Double Lord. What's up, Admiral? Pierian Eagle. Lord number 40. Taps Spider. You got a 1-drop? Of course you do. Sure. Whoa! Before we start our next round of the curse, a reminder that our stream tonight is brought to you by Card Kingdom. And if you need some Magic the Gathering cards, maybe some Siege Rhinos, so you can get crushed by Nibblegast Heralds, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. Thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. I mean, I don't know if I think if you're going to cut all the Delirium cards and play Llanowar Elves, shouldn't you just play, like, a green Stompy deck? I think it's, like, I think that's just an entirely different deck. Like, if you cut Traverse and you cut all the graveyard stuff... Well. Okay, we will take a... Actually, I don't think we can beat this hand. So if we take Wild Slash... If we don't take Wild Slash, it kills Grim Flayer. If we don't take Knight of White Orchid, it stops Grim Flayer. History of Benalia, Benelish Marshall beat us as the game goes long. Huh. Yeah, our opponent just has, like, a whole bunch of cards that stop our 2 Grim Flayers. Well, I guess we take Wild Slash. Hope we draw some Rhinos or something. Opponent. Yeah, that hand is... It seems, alright. It seems pretty well set up to stop exactly what we have in our hand. Pass the turn. Yeah, this is weird. We're playing a lot of decks that you would not expect to find near the top of the meta, but maybe they are higher than we think in the post-banning meta. We have a new donation, opponent. What do you got to stop our Grim Flayer? Well, which of your many options? From MetaMag, $4.20. Our stream tonight is brought to you by Bad Luck. If we didn't have bad luck, we wouldn't have no luck at all. Well, thank you, MetaMag, for the donation. Well, Obnixilis could be sweet. Get him a Grim Flayer. See if our opponent trades. They do not. Interesting. Well, those are good cards. I think we mill the... Actually, do we even mill the tracker, or do we need the tracker? Interesting. This is very interesting. Thank you so much, Manamic, for the donation. Those are some good cards to have on the top of our deck. Oh, hey, what's up, Space Cadet? How are you? At least there's no Nibblegeist to worry about. Huh. Alright, I think we keep both. And I think we go Siege Rhino Tracker. Play a Grimflayer, but we're not going to reward our opponent by playing a land. Your go, opponent. Aha! No Knight of the White Orchid value for you. Opponent. History of Benalia. Yup. That is a 3-3. Opponent passes. Well, play a Plains. I mean, I still don't know if it's going to be enough to win, but play Tireless Tracker. Pass the turn. We got him! No bonus land! Warden of the First Tree of Bird Dork. I mean, Warden could be interesting. Opponent, make a Bordites. Plays Benelish Marshal to pump the Knights even morely. His History of Benalia is going to be bad news. Opponent. Attacks. Oh, man. Everything about this is bad. What are you punting, Teak? Yup. Well, we untap. We play a Rhino, but unfortunately, this History of Benalia is going to do History of Benalia thing, so we go to 19, sort of, past the turn. What are you putting, Breasty? Found it. History of Benalia goes off. Yeah, they're killing themselves, but they're also killing us. Oh, another one. Okay. Attacks. Jeez. Well, we take 7. Ugh. Can't get out of this. Not playing a land. If we play the land, our opponent had a 2-land keep. I think our best way of winning the game is our opponent not top decking the land that they did. Allowing them to just get it for free with Knight of the White Orchid seems pretty questionable. I don't know if there's a card in our deck that saves us from this. Opponent goes attacking, kills Obnixilis, hits us. Courser, well, I mean, we will cast it. And we will scoop it up. We have played Mono Go Wide Aggro decks, which is pretty interesting. Hey, what's up, Avian? How are you? Alright, so, opponent, more aggro. Apparently it's just all aggro all the time here tonight, somehow. We'll bring in a bunch of cards. We'll go down Obnixilis. We'll go down Emrakul. We will go down a Tireless Tracker. We will go down maybe Abzan Charm. Scavenger Use is probably worth it. Fatal Push is definitely worth it. What else can we cut? I mean, if you look, yeah, I think this has just been very odd. Tracker is not great in aggro matchups, but if you look at the top of the meta, the top decks of the meta are Nexus, Jeskai control, Blue White control, Is It Phoenix? And then Fire's Friends is also just below that. So somehow we're playing mono aggro when most commonly you'll play against a slew of control and combo. Alright, we get to play first. Well, okay. Grimflayer Trod. If Grimflayer is ever going to be good, this is its time. We're on the play, we have removal to back it up, and we got 3 of them. It's now or never, Grimflayer. Either now or never. Opponent plays a land, Ed. It's untapped. Has a Fervent Champion, sure, gets in. We'll play Blooming Marsh. We will run out Grimflayer Part 1. Pass the turn. Yeah, Kalitas might be worth it as well. Just as a lifelinker. What you got, opponent? Plains and Fervent Champion number 2. Gets in with both. Yeah. We drop to 15. Well, we go to combat. We get in with Grimflayer. Hit our opponent. Set things up. Ugh. We're going to have to crack Fatal Push. We got to hit our land. All right, mill Fatal Push and Fabled Passage. Keep a Fabled Passage. Play Temple Garden tapped. Pass the turn. Yeah, game 1 we got run over. Opponent plays a land. Goldfish decks represent diversity, not real popularity of decks. That is sort of true because of the way Wizards publishes lists on Magic Online, but I've been playing a lot of Pioneer, so the numbers back up basically everyone's subjective experience that I've heard talking about the format. So I don't think it's that, So I don't think it is a stretch to think that Control and Nexus are at the top of the meta, because that's what I've been playing against constantly outside of our couple of matches tonight. All right, so let's see. Noxious Grasp, the Knight token. Get in with Grimflayer. That's not ideal. Three lands. Huh! Opponent makes another knight. Hey, what's up, Dakota? Glad you made it. Is Pioneer any good? I've been kind of on MTG for a while, so getting back into it. I would definitely consider getting back into it. Opponent, more Fervent Champions. They just keep it coming. Some of our opponent's creatures happen to be humans. They go attacking. Well, go to combat. Attack. Opponent takes it. He still can't turn on Delirium either. Opponent takes 2. We abrupt decay the history of Benalia. Pass the turn. About it. Yeah, I don't know if we can, well, kill the knight. We go to 9. Opponent gets in. Well, now we block here. Drop to 3. I like you. So what did you think I did horribly, Autolumium? Give me your feedback. Is what you think I did wrong there? Hey, what's up, Jay Zoller? While you're not busy winning, what are your thoughts on Hoogla's contention that content creators should be paid for revealing spoiler cards? Did Jeff say that? I didn't. So yes, we took 1 point. You're right, Toyim. We took 1 point of damage from not killing Fervent Champion 1 turn. That is true. I don't know about the history criticism. I don't think there was a turn where we could have killed it easily without doing that. Yeah, we did not manage to get to Delirium after a bunch of hits with a Grimflayer, unfortunately. That was a little bit disappointing. Yeah, Cyber Tacos. All right. Well, here is the control matchup. We will see how this goes. Fatal Push. That's not a card we really wanted to draw in the control matchup. Ugh. Oh, no. Okay. So. I guess we take... None of these are good options. Alright, take it to Fairy. Pass the turn. Huh! Dogfart McCatpuke for the 5th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. There's a Thoughtseize. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Opponent takes our Grimflayer. Yeah. Well, we do draw another one. It is going to get bounced by 3 mana Teferi, unfortunately, but we did draw what they thought sees. Dracode! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I mean, I think we're 0-2 since we made some changes to the deck. About it. Plays a Teferi. Bounces Grimflayer. And maybe it could very well be that this is still just not a great archetype in Pioneer, unfortunately. As sweet as it seems, the good news in this matchup is Emrakul is pretty devastating against what our opponent's trying to do. You ever feel tired of making videos after all these years, repeating the subscription sentence? Do you really want to change the sentence at some point? You're doing a really good job. I appreciate all these years. Favorite deck ever, Cocoa Walls. Well, thank you, for the kind words. Skylight Jesus with a gift sub to Chowie7. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Well, go to combat, attack the fairy, see what horrible things happen to us. Wow, we killed it? All right, that's good. Fabled Passage, go. Well, that's a small victory. A small victory. Would adding a mana dorker to help? I don't think mana dorks would be all that beneficial in this deck. Opponent has more to fairies. Well, crack Fabled Passage. Take a swamp. Abzan Charm to draw a couple cards. Yeah, I don't know what mana dorks would really do here. Well, there's a traverse. So, long term, the game plan is resolve an Emrakul. Opponent bounces Grimflayer. Drawing Thought Seizes would also be beneficial. Opponent plays a tap land and passes. We draw more lands. We'll play Grimflayer. Overgrown Tomb tapped. Pass the turn. Why Delirium use cheap enchantments like Oath of Nissa and artifacts like Mishra's Bauble? Yeah, maybe some artifacts could be. Oh, they do 5 mana to fairy again. Well, okay, dig through time to find 5 mana to fairy. We have a new donation for Rome. Dayed, $5 donation. Jeff's suggestion that content creators should be given checkout codes of some kind so companies can see how much money each content creator brings into the company. They should be paid a percentage of that money. That's an interesting idea. I don't know. Well, go to combat, attack to fairy. Jeff has some interesting ideas. I saw the Twitter exchange. Opponent has Drown in the lock. Well, run out Courser of Krufix. Land off the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, pass the turn. I don't know how practical it is to pay people just for making content, but it probably makes sense if you're being asked to make content for a company. Then I could see an argument that would want to be paid for that. Well, let's traverse. Get rid of this Fatal Push that we definitely don't want. Take Tireless Tracker. Play Tireless Tracker. This is a matchup where Tracker can actually be good if it resolves. Ooh. Fabled Passage. Clue in Life. Go to combat. I mean, we're getting close to actually Emrakuling someone. Attack to fairy. Oh, is this Torrential Gearhulk to flashback? Oh my god. Alright. That's less exciting. I'll get a forest. Get a clue. Gain a life. Lose our Courser. Torrential Gearhulk flashing back dig through time is pretty good. Hey Seth, what would you think of playing some of Renegade maps to help color fixate, trigger revolt, and add another card type to the Delirium plaid? The deck would probably need more basic lands. It's already kind of cutting it pretty tight. I think it had initially, we went up to 6 basics. It had 5 basics, the 5-0 build, with 3 Fabled Passage, which is already pretty much the absolute minimum. Helix, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 4th month. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. So I think, hey, see you, Skylight Jesus. Yeah, we'll be back on Monday afternoon with another one. Well, we will pass the turn. Opponent's got a Torrential Gearhulk now. Opponent untaps. Handful of sweet, sweet cards, thanks to multiple dig through times. Opponent combat. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about getting paid for spoilers in specific. I feel like if Wizards felt like they had to pay people to spoil cards, they would just do it themselves. So then creators just lose out on the opportunity to have spoilers. Instant speed, thought erasure. Takes traverse Juvenwald. Well, play a land, get a clue. Murderous Rider, or Swift End, Torrential Gear Hulk. Instant speed, Supreme Verdict. Well, draw a card. Yup. So, Murderous Rider fizzles. We play Courser. Pass the turn. Someday we're going to draw an Evercoal, a cast an Evercoal, and it is going to make us happy. Veribet, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 33rd month. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Spoiler cards are really good content creation. Some people do more than others. Does it mean they should get paid more? What about channels to get commons? Oh my god. There's Big Teferi, the turn before the Thoughtseize. Wait, that's the point of the code. They only get paid if people use the promo code when buying something. But how much actually, yeah, this is, we can't kill 5 mana Teferi. Well, I mean, Thoughtseize. Opponent has Dovin's Veto. Obnixilis. Well, this might be one of the worst Magic decks we've ever played. But how much stuff does Wizards actually sell, though? I think that part's a little bit more confusing. Like, because so many Magic cards are sold through local game stores and whatnot. I don't know how much of it gets sold directly by Wizards. I mean, we obviously have a few things now, like the Secret Lairs, but opponent, untap land. That means they, yeah, this is very over. Sure. Sure, Thoughtseize. And we will scoop it up. Yeah. Wow. This seemed like a fun idea on paper, but in practice, this has been a little rough, I would say. Whew. Good golly. Ay 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 ay. Huh. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to say about this deck. Is it just bad? It might just be bad. Maybe it's just really bad. Too many lands. I mean, the deck only has 23 lands. That's not very many. Well, we got lands this time for days. Yeah, we might maybe we end up. I don't know. The problem with dropping is I don't know what we do for like the last hour of the stream. Opponent plays a untap land. Well, Sunpetal Grove. Satyr Wayfinder, our favorite. goes 2 Siege Rhinos. Maybe it's not. Yeah, I don't know. Pass the turn. Who am I rooting for to win the MC this weekend? I like the 5-color Fires deck by I can't remember which. It was one of the I want to say Shota, but it might be Ken. One of the Japanese guys. I think that deck's cool, and definitely rooting for people who are playing. There's 3 people, Allie, Autumn, and someone else who I'm not super familiar with that are playing Smitten Swordmaster decks that I really like, that we've played a lot of. So I think I'm rooting for those 2 decks mostly. Podet plays a land. Passes. Play a forest. Thought sees you. Boy, we are drawing a lot of lands this game for being a 23 land deck. Because we need to resolve Painful Truce, and if we just cast it without Thought Seizing first, it will almost assuredly get countered. So I think it is better to wait so we can Thought Seize first and then draw 3 cards rather than just running it into a counter spell and then we just lose. Like, if Painful Truce doesn't resolve, we have literally nothing going on. So I think defending it with Thought Seize makes sense. Well, I guess we run it back. Thought Seize you. It'd be nice if this resolved, because our opponent's getting to the 5-mana Teferi part of the game. Punished by random clicking. That's unfortunate. Well, we would have taken Dig Through Time, but apparently we did not take Dig Through Time. Wow, this has been cursed in so many different ways. It's almost like amazing how many different ways things have been able to go wrong. Phonic gets to Dig Through Time. Oh, that is so brutal. How big is a green screen you lose? Pretty big. If I was a D&D alignment, what would I be? Unfortunately, I don't know. I don't really know enough about D&D. I don't know what alignments there are, even, really. About it. Plays lead. Let me see, Cyber Tacos. Abzan Death. There's Teferi. Alright. Oh, boy, I want to cry. Oh, this should not have happened. Opponent gets to draw a card, untaps. Well, play Scavenging Ooze. We know our opponent has infinite removal, so none of this is especially helpful. Go to combat, attack Satyr Wayfinder. Maybe we just scoop on this deck and play some random arena deck for the last hour of the stream. This has not went well in so many ways. Yeah. All right, chat. What do you think? Do we keep fighting this, or do we just scoop it up? Yeah, you could put a D&D alignment in. Yeah, we have an Emrakul, but it looks like we're never actually going to get to cast it, unfortunately. There's a Teferi now. Yeah, pass the turn. About it. Untaps. It would be nice to see the deck do something once. Opponent wraps our board, plays a land. The problem is we're not going to get to do anything before Teferi beats us. That is the issue. Opponent's got a handful of removal and a Teferi. So we're not gonna get to Emrakul, I don't think, before the game is over. Thought Erasure, Teferi. And even if we get Emrakul, in Emrakul, it doesn't really... Teferi beats Emrakul, unfortunately. So we take... Thought Erasure. Still, one thing I've noticed about the deck is it's actually not good at turning on Delirium. Like, we're on turn 7. We are 24 cards deep in our deck. And we somehow still do not have Delirium. So I'm starting to think this is just not a good deck. Casey Admiral, thanks for hanging out. Elementals with Quasi-Duplicate sounds fun. Opponent kills our Rhino, untaps. Yeah, I feel like this is just maybe just not a very good deck. Opponent. I mean, we talked to Fairy, but then they just draw it again. So I don't feel like it's actually a game-winning solution when they have other Fairies. Well, Murderous Rider. That's a way we can attempt to kill Big Teferi. I was really hoping this deck would be fun and enjoyable for everyone, but... Well, Murderous Rider. Still no Delirium, somehow! How many mana sources do you usually put in a commander deck? Usually 37 lands and maybe like 10-ish ramp spells. Usually about half the deck is usually mana sources. Opponent takes up Teferi. How do we not have Delirium? How's that possible that we don't have Delirium? Opponent has a Thoughtseize. Alright. Well, kill Teferi, or attempt to. I mean, I guess after all this, our opponent is down to 7. It's not impossible that we steal this game. Maybe we're turning a corner somehow. Questing Beast is better than Rhino. Maybe. Probably depends on the meta. Another Supreme Verdict for our opponent. All right. Top deck battles. Can we draw something sweet like Emrakul before our opponent draws another Teferi? Oh, no. Okay, Liliana. At least it's not a Teferi. Opponent. Well, thank you, Ludsy. Yeah, we turned on Delirium. Unfortunately, it's after we lost. It's because we got our Traverse Uvenwald Thoughtseized, I think, or after our Traverse Uvenwald was Thoughtseized. Grimflayer, go. What do you got, opponent? Takes up on our Grimflayer. Plays a lad. Opponent, passing. Well, we go to combat. Abzan Charm is interesting. Attack our opponent. Please not Torrential Gearhulk. Hero's Downfall. Well, that's better than Torrential Gearhulk. Draw 2 cards. All right. Well, I don't even know. Do we even play Satyr Wayfinder? Grimflayer. I'm afraid this Satyr Wayfinder is going to mill our Emrakul, but it could hit us a creature land. I'll pass the turn. Oh, let me see, Dracody. I would love to take a peek. Opponent kills Satyr Wayfinder. Passes. Well, Thoughtseize. no! Hey, see his iron. Thanks for hanging out. Oh. No matter what we do, it's just not going to work out. I think we have come to that conclusion. No matter what matchup it is or what we attempt to do, we are doomed to failure tonight. This has happened. This has happened. This happened for literally our entire league, across 2 leagues. Oh, they could have drawn a land. Ticks up on our Grim Flayer. Opponent has at least 1 good card in hand because they just cast a Dig Through time. Opponent passes. We draw Evercall. No, it's a Temple Garden. Pass the turn. Woo! I still think Dig Through time. I don't know. I wonder, what do you think of the Delve cards in the format? Do you remember the Mono Blue Mill deck? There is a Liliana Ultimate. I do remember Mono Blue Mill. This is reminding me of it very much. Phone it. You need to play the land. I don't feel like... Why do we need to play the land, William? In theory, we could draw a Tireless Tracker, and having a land in hand would have some value. Opponent gets in, hits us, 11, makes some zombies. Well, we are very much running out of time. Untap. Land. And... we will scoop it up. Well, at this point, we're fighting to the bitter end. We're fighting. I don't think there's any. We gotta win a game with this deck. It can't be as bad as it looks. We gotta win a game. We gotta win at least a game. We gotta Evercall 1 person. We're fighting to the end. We can have fun even when we're losing, and we're fighting to the end. The deck is about to turn the corner. I think it's a little late for switching decks. Like, we've already been going this one so long. I mean, we could switch and play like a couple random games with something, but by the time we switch decks, I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't think the deck is as bad as it is looked. I do think that we've been on the kind of the wrong side of the variance stick tonight, but it might also not be as good as I was hoping it was going to be. Yeah, the Metalwork Colossus Power Stone Chart deck is coming for much a brew in a couple of days, so we gotta wait for that. All right, we're on the play. This is the time. We even have an Emrakul. All right, keep. It's probably gonna get Thought Seized. Satyr Wayfinder's gonna whiff. Emrakul get Thought Seized. We go back to crying. Oh. Delirium needs to be green-black. It does not work without dedicated cards like Vessel of Nascency and Cigarette Salvage. Yeah, I don't know. This is someone 5-0'd with this list, so I don't know. Maybe they used all the luck that that this deck will ever have to get their 5-0 finish, and that's how it ended up happening. I do think, like, if you play a deck that is probably a 2-3 or 3-2 deck on average, if you play 10 leagues with it, you're probably going to 5-0 one of them. So I don't think it's that, like, I don't think it's that ridiculous to be able to 5-0 with a deck that you hit the right matchups, you hit the hot running, and pretty easy to do. White-black prison with Rule of Law and Torment of Scarabs. Ooh, that sounds spicy, GP Lars. Orzhov Prison for Pioneer. That definitely looks pretty prison-y. Seems like it would be very very annoying to play against, for sure. Seems very effective against creature decks. Sphere of Safety, tons of removal and Raz. If you run into creature decks, it should be smooth sailing by the looks. Well, Temple Garden, tap, pass the turn, see what our opponent's up to. You answered my email with a Pioneer wheel deck I sent you in response to the tweaks I noticed. Early interaction mana base fix, which I thought Cabal, Stronghold, and Urborg would work together, and they don't. Ah, yes. Unfortunately, Cabal Stronghold only works with basic swamps. It would be a lot more busted if it worked with Urborg as well. Satyr Wayfinder, be good. Alright, relatively good. We will take a Fabled Passage, I guess. Alright, 3 card types. We're getting close. Gensless Inc., welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber, Ponit. Plays an island. Pass it. Well, we untap. Another Fabled Passage. Well, play Fabled Passage. Crack Fabled Passage. Thin the deck a bit. Get the lads out of the way. Take a swamp, I guess. Run out a Satyr Wayfinder. Whiff. This better turn on Delirium. Go attacking. Ha! 4 card types! Delirium! We did it, chat. We did it. Did you take a look at my commander deck? Oh, will you send me the link again, Draconi? Change Elf Ramp into Artifact Ramp for Pioneer shenanigans. Alright, Pony has Rogue Refine. Oh, no. Are we going to get... Hopefully we don't get Marveled. That would be disappointing. Go attacking. Voted. Blocks. Well. Fatal Push Rogue Refiner. Traverse the Eufenwald. Pioneer Bridge looks spicy. Lots of fun things to wrap into for sure. I think we just take a tireless tracker. Yeah, take tracker. Playa Blades. Pass the turn. Vote it. Plays a land. I want to save the Fabled Passage for... Oh no, do they really have Marvel? Hey, we got to see an Emrakul. It's not happening. Well, I think we have found the new worst deck ever on stream, so I guess that counts for something. I don't think it's a good thing, but it counts as something. And we finally got to see an Emrakul. Fratosi, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Oh, sweet. Oh, Cataclysmic, no. Fatal Push, Noxus Grasp, Painful Truce, Scalitas, Green Warden. Ugh. We probably want the Grafdigger's Cage, I guess. It at least shuts down some of the things our opponent could hit. We'll go down to Abrupt Decay. Try like that. I don't even know what our record. I think we're 0-3 in this league, and we have not won a single game, and we have not even cast a single Emrakul. But our opponents have cast Emrakuls against us, and no one actually plays Emrakuls. So play this deck, Superfoot combo deck, customize lands in the sideboard, Abzan Death Cycle. Yeah, that could be a fun against the odds deck to try sometime. It seems like it's probably really cool when it works out. I like the idea of the deck. I haven't actually got to try to play it yet. Just all the free things with Midnight Reaper and Cruel Celebrate. I like the idea of it. I don't know if I think it would ever win a game, but we haven't ever won a game with this deck, so... Hey, what's up, Marcus? How are you? Hey, well, Noah Game Master. How are you today? Just started a search for rulings for Cabal Stronghold, and the first result I found says it needs to be basics and have the type. Yes, Urborg does not work with Cabal Stronghold. I know that for sure. All right, we got to win a game. We only have this game and one more match, and then this will officially go down as the worst deck in the history of the stream. We're having fun, Poopy Cats. We're not winning, but hopefully, I mean, I'm having fun in a losing effort. Sometimes losing can actually be fun. You just gotta laugh at the absurdity of it when everything goes wrong. Rogue Refiner, attune with Ether, nothing. All right, this is our chance. Take the Rogue Refiner past the turn. Think you can make your Marvel loop deck with Paradox Edged work in Pioneer? Maybe. I think could probably try it for against odds or something. The cards exist to make it work. It's kind of slow though. You're looking at, you got to get to Marvel and then get a Paradox Engine and then try to go off from there. So is it fast enough, and can it beat the counter spells of the format? I think that would be the concern. But the pieces do exist to try it, and it's really fun, so I'd be down with trying it. We have not tried the Vampire deck that 5-0'd. Yeah, it's a no. Wow, opponent is really good at drawing a tune with Ethers. They've drawn those every turn. Opponent plays a land, passes. You know, Fatal Push not looking great at the moment. Play a Courser. See what we got on top of our deck. Overgrown Tomb tapped. Opponent does have 6 energy, so if they just draw a Tune with Ether, Tune with Ether, Tune with Ether, Marvel, we could just lose at any minute. And let's play Satyr Wayfinder. I don't think we want to draw Thoughtseize now. Helichrome! For the 13th month, Urborg works with Cabal Stronghold, and the fact that it turns all your basic lands into swamps as well. Not as good as Coffers, but some interaction. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense, that it can turn other basic lands into basic swamps. But yes, it doesn't, you can't turn your non-basics into functional swamps with it and have it work. Welcome to the Fishbowl, Helichrome. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Opponent, Bazik. We're drawing a land. 3 card types in the graveyard. Murderous Rider on top. Well, we will run out of Siege Rido. Boom. Drain you. If we can tap properly, which maybe we can, maybe we can't. Drain you. Overgrown Tomb. Tapped. Go to combat. Swing. Hit ya. Down to 12. Can we kill our opponent before they top deck Marvel? Whoo! We're going to find out. Opponent. Oh, man, they have drawn so many energy producers. Ether Hub passes. Well, we will play Blooming Marsh. We still don't have Delirium. We go attacking. Hit our opponent. Down to 5. Pass the turn. No Marvel, no Marvel, no Marvel. Oh, we won a game! We did it! We won a game. We did get to cast an Oracle, but our opponent drew every land in their deck, and we won a game. It happened! It actually happened! I don't think that's enough to make this not the worst deck in the history of the stream, but we did get a win. We gotta sell on nights like this. We gotta celebrate the small victories. The small victories. We gotta rejoice and celebrate. I think that deserves a Scoops cheer. Normally, winning a single game is not Scoops cheer worthy, but with how things have went for this deck, it very much is. Yes, things are going great, Tiki Man. We won a game. It happened. Hey, what's up, Taylor Jones? Mostly we've just been losing and losing and losing, but we did, things are turning. Things are turning around. We just won a game, so we're on our way. We're on our way. Only one more and we win a match. A match! Can you believe that? We should be playing in the Mythic Championship tomorrow. We might actually win a match. Who are you rooting for, everyone? Decks or players for the Mythic Championship? Someone put a lot of time and effort into this deck, went 5-0 after understanding the matchups, just for you to not do well the first time you pick it up and immediately trash it. Okay. I mean, I'm just, I think that, in my opinion, talking about Magic cards, in my opinion, is fair game in decks. My experience with the deck has been that it hasn't worked very effectively. And when things don't work effectively, I think the best thing to do is to have as much fun with it as possible. So that has been my goal in Technique. All right, Traverse. Well, Traverse can hit us a land, which could be necessary. PVDDR. Yeah, I saw Paulo just got signed to Tempo Storm. That's cool. Jund Fires is interesting. The Rakdos Fires deck also looks pretty interesting. Well, that's Traverse. Get a land. Shuffle. Assassin's Trophy. One card type in the graveyard. Do we want Assassin's Trophy? Let's Traverse. Get a Forest. Temple Garden. Tapped. Well, okay, now we've hit all the lands. We found all the lands that we were not fighting. Go to combat, get in. Boat it, takes it. Down to 18. We'll be drafting Vintage Cube. Maybe. I really like Vintage Cube. So maybe we will do a Vintage Cube draft at some point. More lands. So play Hissing Quagmire. Ugh. Even more lands. Alright. Well, I guess these lands will come in handy with this Tireless Tracker in the future. At least somewhat. But we are going to Siege Rhino and try to get an actual clock going if we can. Rhino, drain you. Ether Meltdown? I have not seen Ether Meltdown in a long time. Well, get in, hit our opponent. I do think this deck is not good at turning on Delirium, that's for sure. Vintage Cube is not up yet, but it will be coming up in the future. Boat it. A draft stream video. Yeah, we'll have to do a draft stream. Would also be thinking of some more Commander on stream would be sweet. Maybe we'll try Commander again at some point. So far, I have shied away from it a little bit just because the few times we've done Commander streams in the past, they don't seem like they've been particularly popular with viewers. But it's been a long time since we've tried one, so it might be worth trying again. Maybe things have changed, because Commander does keep getting more and more popular. Opponent down to 11. The scary part is if they hit Marvel, I guess they also need one more energy. But the scary part about playing as Marvel decks is you're always feeling like if they ever top deck Marvel, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're also kind of getting close to just hard casting stuff. Waiting for Green-White Value Town in Pioneer. Ooh. I wonder if enough pieces exist for it. Arena has ELD draft where you start with 10 life beginning tomorrow. That's kind of a, oh no, that's the energy. Do they have the Marvel? That's kind of an interesting idea of an event. All right, no Marvel yet. Not dead yet. Well, crack this clue. Draw an Obnixilis. Untap. Play a land. Get a clue. Draw Duress with the clue. It might be happening. It might be happening, chat. We might be winning a game. That's another Rhino. Duress you. And opponent scoops it up. We won a match. We won a match. It happened. We have turned the corner. Best deck in Pioneer. Best deck of Pioneer? I think it's the best deck of Pioneer. We turned the corner. Take that, Marvel. The tide is turned. That's how quickly things can change. I'm employed at my LGS. Someone who barely plays Magic at all was making a poster advertising that we were on Pioneer for our FNM and got the wrong Siege Rhino image. Accidentally grabbed Siege Rhino but Legendary. Have you seen it yet? I have not seen it yet. That's hilarious. Makeo, best girl. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I still think the deck needs some tuning for sure. Let me see. My Twitch PMs are incredibly. They don't work. I don't know why, but they essentially just don't work. Oh, this hand, is it worth keeping? We get a land. We have 1,000,000 coins. I think we just got to ship it. All right, we'll keep this one. We will put Abrupt Decay to the bottom. And here we go. Here we go. Can we win 2 in a row? Oh, no. Mono red again? All right. All right. All right. That's fine. Overgrown Tomb. Untapped. Thought sees you. Just what you want to do against mono red. Start at 16 life. Okay. Sure. Sure. That's fine. That's fine. This is exactly what we were hoping for. We will take a light. Take a lightning strike. Drop to 16 past the turn. We might be killing ourselves a little bit here. Can you put the Siege Rhino thing in chat, maybe? I don't know why. I don't know why my my messages on Twitch just don't work. Opponent, do you plan on doing a Legacy stream video anytime soon? We got to do some more Legacy. Yes, hopefully. Probably a video. We don't do Legacy streams very much. Maybe we should do more of those too. About it. Wild slashes us. Oh, they drew light up the stage. And no lands at least. Alright. Well, let's run out Satyr Wayfinder. Get a Swamp. Mill our Emrakul. Play Blooming Marsh. Pass the turn. And Offensive and Questing Beast does sound. That's a lot of power toughness. That sounds pretty scary. Questing Beast is a frightening card. Wild Slash gonna take down Satyr Wayfinder. Opponent passes. Well, let's Tireless Dragger. Overgrown Tomb, get a clue. Pass the turn. Rhino Junk. Ooh, Ghost Ad also seems reasonable. Opponent, gonna go stomping. Gets in. Assassin's Trophy. Well, Alright, I think what we do is play Vraska. Sack the Clue. Play Blooming Marsh. Pass the turn. Vraska, the life gain. Hopefully going to be helpful here. Bone it. I thought this deck might have issues with Delirium when I saw the deck list. I think you might be right, Tiki Man. It has not been good. It's good at getting to 3-card types, but we've had multiple games where we get close to halfway through our deck and still have not been able to turn on Delirium. So that is not ideal, obviously. Opponent. Going face, sure. Well, we can sack a land to turn on Delirium here, which is nice. Float a mana. Sack a land. Traverse. For Rhino. play Rhino. Go back to 16. And good luck, Mono Red. Siege Daddy is here. Yeah, maybe the deck could use... I think Walking Ballista is a good suggestion. And maybe... I think if we revisit Delirium, as much as it pains me to say this, because I love Siege Rhino, it might just be that green-black is the way to go. And then you can play Grizzly Salvages, not taxing the mana base. Maybe just like straight green-black Delirium would be a more effective way to go about it. Opponent, Stomp, and Lightning Strike. Sure. Well, he took down a Rhino. Cannot quite kill Vraska. Or they just go face. Alright, going at Vraska. Yup. Down to 1. Well, float a mana. Sack a land. Grimflayer. Swamp. Pass the turn. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Maybe green-black is the way to go. Green-black, you could also play Scrappy Scrounger. Not being able to block is like a bit obnoxious, but it still might be worth it. Opponent, yup, Chain Whirls. Boom at Coriar. Vraska. Oh, we really want Vraska to live. Alright, so let's block here. Exile Bone Crusher. Keep Vraska. Untap. Float a mana. Sack it. More lands. Play a Plains. Pass the turn. Huh! Somebody lands. Yeah, white is not seeming very worth it. Sultai could be interesting. Yeah, Sultai could be fun. And you get access to, like, Scarab God. Reanimation could be nice as well as, like, a backup plan. Opponent. Going to take down our Grimflayer. How many lands have we drawn? Feels like it's infinite, but... Opponent. Vraska. Alright, deck. Now is your time to give us some real magic cards. And more Soulscar Mage. Tireless Tracker is decent. That is a real magic card. That counts. Tireless Tracker. Fabled Passage. Get a clue. Sack Fabled Passage. Get a Plains. Get a clue. Sack a clue. Ooh, another real magic card. Pass the turn. Was watching the NFL. How many times did MTG Goldfish call it Bonded Courier? We didn't actually say the name of very much. It died very quickly. No, blocks Soulscar Mage. Opponent. Drew a Wild Slash. Alright. That's actually a decent draw. We drop to 12. We lose our tracker, unfortunately. White Tiger Asia, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Bone Crusher returns. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Well, that is Big Papa Rhino. Boom. Gain some life. Go to 13. Get a blocker. Play the lad. Pass the turn. All right, opponent. No more top decks. Opponent. What you got? We won a match. It happened. Opponent. No attacks. They must have drawn a land. Crack the clue. More removal. Satyr. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's play Obnixilis. Deadly One. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Kill a Chain Whirler. Really expensive Doomblade. No attacks this turn. It's possible we should have attacked there, but... So Scar Mage is pretty good. It's nice that they're more just a slow Monastery Zeus here. That is true. The ability to put counters on things is actually very relevant in matchups like this. Gives our opponent a way to get through things like Siege Rhino. Where is Ashiok? I don't know what... How good do you think Ashiok is? Reduke would have attacked? Then I guess maybe we should have attacked. How good do you think... How good do you think Ashiok is currently? Alright. Well, this means we need to Abrupt Decay that thing to keep our Rhino. Sort of. A little mini Rhino. Satyr Wayfinder. I know that Ashiok, I thought it was good before Field of the Dead was banned and when the ramp decks were very popular, but I'm not sure that it's actually that good now. Swift Spear for our opponent. Combat. Passes. Well. Farapole Shambly Boy. Well. Go to combat. Attack, attack, attack. Blocks, blocks, and blocks. Yes, we will. Abrupt Decay, Soulscar Mage. Kill Soulscar Mage. And I think this is over. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Opponent. We still haven't Emerald anyone. Chain Whirler. Wow. Aggressively attacks. Oh, this is game then, right? Trophy you. And opponent scoops it up. Okay. Are we going to win 2 in a row? We have really pulled things together here at the very end. At the very end of the stream, things have kind of all of a sudden started working for our deck. We're going to go down Thought Seizes. We're going to go up Removal, go up Life Gain. We're keeping Emrakul even though we shouldn't. But we're going to keep Emrakul because I really want to Emrakul someone. That's what this was all about. From the beginning. From the beginning, it was about Emrakuling someone. This deck would 5-0 if we went 3 more matches and pretend the first 3 didn't happen. That might be true. I mean, we did have some just very, like, combination of us not running well and our opponents running well. And I actually don't know if Kemble's worth it against Burn. It eats a bird spell and gains 2 life before we... Wow, this hand is insane. Assuming we hit our land drops. Before we changed and added, like, Knight of Autumn and stuff, I think it was sort of necessary just because we didn't have any other options. But now that we have Knight of Autumns and Scavenging Uses, I'm not sure that it's actually that worth it against Bird. Opponent's got the Steam King. Goes combat. It's in. Sure. Land. For Oscar. Alright. Pass the turn. We do need to hit lands. We do need to hit lands for this to work. Maybe it's still worth it. Opponent, Swift Spear again. Ugh. Yup. Combat. Attacks. If we just go land, and get to Kalitas, this seems great. But kill a Steam Kid. Take 2. Land. Uh-oh. Not like this. Yeah, Kalitas might be gas if we get to 4 mana. Kembo's pretty good against Burn. The removal usually only does 2 damage. Yeah, I think we take it unless they cast a spell. We drop to 14. Boated. Land. And... passes? Well, alright. If you're not going to cast anything. Land. That is a land. Well. Knight of Autumn. gain some life. Pass the turn. Yeah, Kalidas is going to be good if we get it down. Still think Stitcher would be a MVP 1-drop in this deck. There's definitely a lot of possible changes for the deck. And Stitcher's a player filling the graveyard is definitely nice. Bonet stomps on our Knight of Autumn. Man, our hand is so stacked if we resolve things. Bonet, Bone Crusher, combat, hits us. Overgrown Tomb, tapped. Pass the turn. We're going to Abzan Charm this time and then run out. Yeah, we have Rhinos if we draw them. Opponent, combat. Abzan Charm to get rid of Bone Crusher, and then we can follow that up with something spectacular. Either Kalitas or Vraska. Get rid of the Bone Crusher. Yeah, drop to 15, 14. Untap. Well, what is a better way to sequence this, I wonder? Yeah, Abzan Charm is definitely pretty sweet. Drawing or killing a big creature is nice. I wonder if it's better to... Maybe we just Vraska tick up? Yeah, let's do that. Play Vraska. I was thinking Vraska tick down. The most value we can get here is... Well, Siege Rhino is also nice. If we can play Kalitas with Vraska and then kill a creature, then we get the zombie token too. Then we get everything. Yeah, I think the tick up is the highest upside at least, because it hopefully possibly sets us up to Kalitas, kill the Swift Spear. Well, this is fine. If our opponent's going to spend their entire hand to kill Vraska, or multiple cards, that is also a win. So Kalitas would have died too, but that is very much a win. Opponent gets in. Only lose to Boros Charm stacking damage, right? Oh. Huh. Well then. That is not a card I've seen anyone play in Pioneer. Huh! This is going to be interesting. Ramadan Bruins. Opponent's only got 2 cards in hand. Opponent has a Fry. Opponent's only got 1 card in hand. Hits us. Well, can you beat a Kalitas? Lands doing a little untapping. Burning Earth is definitely obnoxious. Very, very, very good. Well, Kalitas, go. That doesn't get fried. Swift Spear. And if they can kill Kalitas, we're done. Burning Earth. Huh. Experimental Frenzy. Ha! Sure. That's also bad. Opponent. Passes. Well, those were cards I was not actually expecting. I was feeling good about where we were at for a second. Yeah, Burning Earth, it's good if it sticks. It's a little sketchier when all the control decks are playing like Teferis that just deal with it accidentally. Alright. Pass the turn. I guess we're just hoping our opponent fizzles with this frenzy. Land. If we could draw a cheap removal and kill a Swift Spear and start putting counters on Kalidas, we have a bit of hope. Ugh. Yep. Well, we're at 6. Past the turn. Yeah, this is very weird. The Courser is just... the Courser is fine. Paying 3, though, where it's going to be a net loss of life, most likely. That Burning Earth is just... insane. We were, like, in really good shape. We were at, like, 15. After running our opponent through their entire hand, we were in super good shape. But this Burning Earth has dealt, like... 10 damage? More than that. Probably 15 damage because we've gained some life. Opponent going to sack Ramanamp Ruins down to 4. Does not need much to win the game. Basically a burn spell. Steamkin. Bomat Courier. Land. We also have no basics. Lightning Strike. Yeah, to 1. So now we can't tap lands, period. Huh! Yeah, we got very much janked out by Burning Earth. I mean, I guess I guess I could see a... Alright, you know... I guess I can see a very, like, slight comparison to Blood Moon. The problem is, Burning Earth lets your opponent cast spells, which answer Burning Earth. Blood Moon, the power of Blood Moon is... The power of Blood Moon is it, we probably should take Emrakul out. The power of Blood Moon is it prevents your opponent from doing that, which is actually pretty key. The right thing to do is cut Emrakul. We gotta keep it in. I don't actually think Kebbal's that good. I mean, we'll bring it in, but it doesn't seem that good to me. Especially since we're gonna have to cut other... Like, I guess we can cut Liliana. I refuse to cut Emrakul because this is our last game, and this was all about resolving at Emrakul. So even though that is very likely the right card to cut, we're not going to. I guess we can go out a Satyr Wayfinder. Alright, try it like that. Abzan Charm has been pretty decent as removal. Yikes, Burning Earth! Well, we get to play first, and... one land. 2 lands counting Traverse. It's too risky. We're going to mull. No. Aww. Hand has everything we want, but we can't cast it. Alright. Not many cards in hand, unfortunately. Ooh. When are we seeing Hidetsugu second rights and Historic forgets odds? So far, Historic has just not been popular. That has kind of been the problem so far with Historic. Well, Traverse bottom. Actually, how do we want to do this? We have to put 2 cards to the bottom. Siege Rhino's our most important card. Maybe just Grimflayer Traverse? Get rid of the Satyr and keep Traverse because it's guaranteed to get a Plains? I guess I can see an argument for that. Yeah, so far we've done a few videos for it, so I don't know. That's been... I made just a random historic video. It's not Hidetsugu Second Right, but that could be fun. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes on the YouTube channel. But so far, people just haven't watched it in general compared to any other format. So it makes me hesitant to do like an against the odds for it if people just aren't interested in watching it. All right, Grimflayer, Satyr Wayfinder to the bottom. Blooming Marsh, Duress You. This is interesting. It's either Stage or Frenzy. Stage gets to Frenzy. I think it's really close between Stage and Frenzy. Yeah, we're going to take Stage. Not as concerned about Burning Earth this game, just because we're going to have at least 2 basic lands. Well, Temple Garden, tapped. Pass the turn. All right, Rhino. Can Rhino get us through this? Opponent plays about an Ed. Soulscar Mage. Well, that's a good one. Well, play a Forest. Traverse. For a Swamp. Now, basically, we're going to kill this Soulscar Mage, we're going to slam a Siege Rhino, and cross our fingers that gets us there somehow. Opponent combat gets in. Abrupt Decay. Kill it. Don't want to put counters on our Siege Rhino. Opponent. Wow. Oh, they drew another light up the stage? Yeah. Wait, so opponent's hand... Oh. I'll play the Swamp. Well, why wait on Traverse? Because if we're drawing our lands, it can tutor for non-lands, like additional Rhinos. So I think we want to wait as long as possible because it has potential to get better. Well, there's a Rhino. We go to 21. Opponent. Bomat Courier. Goes to combat. Passes. Rhino. Ooh, Assassin's Trophy. Well, going to combat. Get in with Siege Rhino. Hit ya. 13. Forest. Go. Rhino. Rhino. I think Skews is at least a good sideboard card in the format. Opponent goes to combat. Gets in. But yeah, I think it is. Graveyard Hate is good. The life gain is relevant in some matchups. So I do like Skews. Opponent hits us. 19. We draw. Oh! Yes! 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 Rhino! Coming through at the end! Oh, after all of our rough running, Rhino's going to save the day. Rhino's going to save the day, and all the bonded couriers in the world cannot overcome multiple Siege Rhinos, and... Oh! Alright. Well, that was something. We turned a corner at the end, and I honestly really do think, to some extent, that we got to see, like, the variance of Magic. The last 2 games, the deck looked really good. The deck looked really solid. The first 3 games, and the 2 games we played before we rebuilt and restarted, it looked really horrible. But I think there is a lot of variance involved. If you go back and watch the games, So I don't know. We finished technically this league 2-3. How good is this deck? I would guess this deck is probably like a 3-2-2-3 type deck. I don't think that's a ridiculous performance. I don't think it was anywhere near as bad as it looked at the beginning of the league, or probably as good as it looked at the end of the league. But in the middle somewhere is probably where it stands. I will say that with this deck, here would be my pieces of feedback. First off, adding an artifact makes sense. Second off, I'm not sure if White's worth it. Like, as much as I hate cutting Siege Rhino, like, do we really need Siege Rhino and Abzan Charm? I'm not sure that we do. Like, if we cut those, we can play a consistent mana base. We can fill it in with, who knows, Questing Bees was suggested. Grizzly Salvage was suggested. More ways to sack the graveyard, because one of the things we ran into again and again and again was not being able to turn on Delirium quickly, to the point where we're at like turn 10 or 12 or 15 and still not having 4 different card types in our graveyard. So I think that, I think that that is something to... Where did our deck go? Oh, there it is. So I think that's something to keep in mind, that there are some potential changes there that could maybe improve it. But, on that note, I think that that brings us to the end. Yeah, Walking Ballista does seem like a good option. So an up and down Pioneer ride. This weekend is Mythic Championship 7 time. So if you're looking for some standard action, that'll be going on. But reminder-wise, Replay YouTube, you know what goes on there. Tons of old stream videos for you to check out. Some good, some bad, up and down. Always fun, though, I think. At least, hopefully always fun. Tassiger could be a good addition as well. On the normal YouTube, there is tons of stuff coming up. Some historic videos, one with Crim, Commander Clash. We are heading to Pioneer to play Power Stone Shard Metalwork Colossus for Much of Brew this weekend, and a really sweet budget deck. Very competitive budget deck for Pioneer on Monday. So keep an eye out for all that stuff. One more reminder that our super sweet sponsor tonight is the awesome Card Kingdom. And if you need some Magic the Gathering cards, you can snag them over at cardkingdom.com. Even get a Saffron Elf sticker. Just tell them you want one in your order. They'll hook you up for free. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the stream. Most importantly, thank you to all of you. You all are awesome. I know we started off rough wins and losses wise, but hopefully it was still fun hanging out, playing some Magic, doing all that good stuff. So have a wonderful weekend, whether you're Magic King or not. Thank you so much for your support and just hanging out, being awesome. It was a blast as always. We'll be back on Monday for afternoon stream. So until then, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. And yeah, I'll see you on Monday.